National Football League. Find us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's our visiting team. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling, multiple wins going into their bye week. And I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it makes that week a lot better, certainly, than the alternative.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's...
He'll drop to throw. And on third down, that ball's incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
You look back on the game prior to the bye week, Mike, and I think that win is critical. Nobody wants to go into the bye week off of a loss. It just changes the energy in the building. Everyone starts questioning everything you're doing. You're going on a win. Everyone takes a deep breath. You're very honest about what you need to continue to improve on coming out of the bye, and we'll find out in this one whether they made those corrections. This defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life, his speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Now they'll set up to throw. The throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 9.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away. Fair catch, taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. We'll just show you one. He is the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Whoa! And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. From 29, here's 2nd down and 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9.
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
From the 46, Here's second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 25 yards. And that will be a first down.
At the 13-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here's second and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, San Antonio. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Now, the extra point. His kick is good. And the visitors will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Commanders, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
First down and 10.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already just in this first quarter of play. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he is out of bounds. Marshall at the 25. There's the three tight ends here on first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he spun right around one defender, but it only would be a gain of about 3 yards, and it's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
The RPO, that one is complete. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. No issues there. This one is good. And the visitors will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Commanders' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, done it twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. To the air now on first and 10. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
Goes a drop play here on second down. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Plenty of scoring already. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. 3rd and 7 as we are ready to get back underway. Now a shot here deep middle. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Here's the punter now as he's on to punt for Washington. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. He's got a man. It's Walker. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Number 87. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that's going to be enough for a first down. We'll move the chains up past the 20.
That's good for a San Antonio first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, San Antonio.
Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich, bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
With a short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
They'll look to throw yet again. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Open man, left side, he's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Number 2. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors will open up a 13-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 30-yard line.
Quick throw, taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
And that is incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
San Antonio, first down.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 15. That's enough for a first down.
A gain of 15. And a San Antonio
2 minutes
first
remain
down.
here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Here's 1st and 10. Now he's free at the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
San Antonio, first down. A gain of 15. And the San Antonio
On first down, they'll run it on the draw. And that run shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2nd and 10.
gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Commanders' 26-yard line.
Throw on the run is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, San Antonio. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? Let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings
Send a
up
man
2nd
in
and
motion
5.
right. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Throwing right. It's taken in. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll look to throw again. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throws, clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Commanders are on the board just before halftime.
This is really why you want a kicker with a big leg. In these situations, end of half, can you steal 3 points from distance and come away with 3? And really nice job there, right around that midfield logo. It's kind of crazy how it's become sort of routine in today's NFL.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The 49ers at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And here's the Cowboys wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Cowboys move back to within a game of 500. They get to 6-7 with this victory. From there, we check out another big late-season game. Playoff implications here. And this is the quarterback for the visitors. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Nighthawks get it done on the road as they come away with the victory. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And here's the Chiefs running back. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Chiefs would go on to the solid win, 24-7 the score. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Commanders' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. Yeah. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
He'll give it to Dobbins. Woo! And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that will be a first down.
San Antonio.
Gun, here's a run up the gut, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Commanders will take over at their own 14-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
The Commanders' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. And he will give himself up at the end of that one.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll get this out wide. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. Side, it's complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
For a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a run on 1st down. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one completed right side. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. He's going to keep it himself. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Pass right side, going to be taken in by Walker. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score 72 yards for the touchdown. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the visitors will extend this third quarter lead.
Commanders 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. No chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left front. It is picked up by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They start with the lead, and remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Tight end going in motion here. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. The Commanders set to kick this one away, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught by Walker. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third.
They go zone read here on 3rd and short. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. That's enough for a first down.
Gain of 22 yards. And the San Antonio first down.
The advantage to this play call, Mike, is as an offense, you now can account for one extra defensive player. In this case, it's the quarterback leading the end. He goes after the running back. He pulls it, keeps it himself, picks up the first down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's 2nd and 6. Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker, because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a first down. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
To number 29. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll try to set up the screen here. And the defense can't come up and stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. Quick throw. Taken in. And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to
the goal line and in. Touchdown, Commanders. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The extra point is up and through. And the Commanders are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Commanders 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. It is 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6.
They'll go with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was brought down at his 49 yards.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 9. Up the middle they go. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
1st down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, San Antonio.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Oh, the ball's out. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway. Well, so much for a nice gain and a good running play. Unable to secure it, the ball comes out, and the defense comes off the field with a turnover.
Once the runner breaks through the line of scrimmage, Mike, it's very common to see them carrying the ball with one hand. But as they get further down the field and those defenders close in, you've got to protect it with 2 hands and make sure you secure the ball all the way to the ground.
The Commanders' offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have that 1st down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air one more time. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. The throw here is complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
A loss of 6 brings up second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Now give on the ground. Stop at the 6. That sets up third and goal.
Tackle made at the 6-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
That is caught, and he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Makes the score. Visitors 27. Commanders 24.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. Uh-oh. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Down and 10.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Third down and 10.
They'll drop to throw. Going right sideline and complete. So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18.
A gain of 29 yards.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. So it's a win for our visitors. And this long winning streak showing no sign of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night from just outside our nation's capital.